Alright, hello everybody. Continuing Multiworld number 9 today with some Powerwash. So last time we managed to power through our witness last time. I said last time twice, but yeah, don't worry about it. Unlocked quite a few things. I went over what we have left, and we currently have 8 levels access available to us here in Powerwash. That's about 80 items that we can send out. So I was like, all right, let's do that and see where we can go. Nothing else is in go mode at the moment. I didn't check Wind Waker, honestly, but I think it's still missing some Triforce pieces. So let's hit Powerwash, see exactly what we can find. Maybe we can find go mode and something else, and we can swap over to that. Goal today is get as much as we can done tomorrow, and then we'll finish get as much as we can done today. Tomorrow we'll finish it up. Then I'll put up the poll for our next one. I think I'm going to do something a little bit special with this poll because it's going to be our 10th one. 10th multi-world. We made it all the way to 10. But Friday is going to be all Path of wow, I can't talk today at all. All Path of Exile 2. And I'll probably be playing that for an entire week, so the next multi-world, number 10, probably won't start till a little ways into June. Yeah, probably at least the second week of June. But we'll see. We'll see. We still got to finish this one up. So let's get to it. As usual, let's start with one of our longer ones. I think, yeah, skate park, I think, is the only actual long one we have. So we have skate park. Few vehicles, those will happen real fast. Fishing boat's kind of long, so I'll probably do that as the second one. And what we got over here, like the future, time machine, that one's real quick. Midgar, Mako, and motorcycle and truck. Smako will probably do third, and then we'll plow through all the vehicles afterwards, assuming we still have some time left available. So let's get to it. To the skate park. Did our Evermiser run yesterday weekly, and I've learned a few things with that in the meantime, so that's pretty good. Maybe our future runs will be a little bit better. Talked with some of the crew, figured out how the item placement logic works, because we ran around and looked at a lot of places that we probably didn't need to for the last item. So we'll see if that actually holds up. Maybe my future runs can get a little bit faster because of that. But we gotta wait till next week to do that. I mean, I could, I guess, do some practice runs in the meantime, but we'll just do the weekly. Nope. Jump up. Jump up. Alright, I guess it doesn't want to jump up. It's fine, we'll just get the top from over here. Done. I actually used our new oven for the first time today for lunch. Our old one, the heating element and the actual oven itself died, so we had to buy a new oven. Did that over the typical Memorial Day holiday weekend. They usually have, appliance sales all over the place for that. And it worked pretty well. Pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and just ladder up there. Just so we get this a little bit. There we go. There we go. It's like I thought I remember being able to stand on top of these walls, but I guess it's only these ones over here because we can't get on this outside edge. So it's like, what am I missing on that? It's that little corner. I like this one because it's a lot of flat surfaces that you can just kind of plow through, but it is kind of long, so you have to do all of this. But with the Trident nozzle, it goes pretty quickly. We did look up to see if this was our long stage or not, though. It's either this one or that Spanish villa that we did. But, oh well. I think all the ones we have left, I looked in our rotating list there on the left, and all the rest of the ones are short. Did a async earlier today. I was doing the Metroid Zero mission, and the morph ball was like the last item sent to me. So then at that point I basically just logged in and ran straight to the final boss and gold. Didn't even do anything. It was kind of ridiculous. That's the weirdness of AP randomizer sometimes. Just like, alright. You spend forever waiting for one specific item, and then you just go beat the game. Alright, come on, bench. I do this part all up close, it's always kind of tedious. I don't like sections where you have to get real close like that, because then you risk losing control of your camera. Nope. This section of the floor is its own thing, so let's finish that before we leave here. Nope. Alright, that is, I believe, everything in this little corner. Grab that, grab that. Yeah, let's just grab everything we see. Can we get up on this wall? Yeah, kind of. Good enough. Let's go ahead and get the floor over here. Yeah, these little ramps and stuff are all its own separated sections, so pretty easy to finish out. Garbage sent out so far. Grab all these. Ideally, we find our last 3 levels somewhere in here, and then we'd just be able to gold out. But odds are they're somewhere else, and we'll have to come back and finish this off probably tomorrow. We shall see. Nope, nope. Give me my camera. I believe that we're already about halfway through the year. I don't think I'm going to make it to the 20th multi-world, because these are going to start to get longer and longer as we start adding in even more games. I think my goal might be to get to 15, maybe? That means we're doing less than 1 a month, which I feel like we should be able to do. We should be able to at least knock out 1 a month, I think. And if I need to, I can always power through a little bit extra, do some extra streams on the weekend and stuff. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe we can make it to 20. That might be my goal. See if we can make it to 20. That last one will probably take up all of December, full 20 games. Be pretty great. And I gotta decide what I'm gonna do next year. Because I know next year I am probably never touching Powerwash again. I've done so much Powerwash this year. Figure out some other gimmick I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just start hosting asyncs. I can start doing that. I can start thinking up some gimmicks in order to do that. Maybe I'll get more regular viewers and they can start suggesting things I do. Who knows? Anything can happen until then. Ladder, where are you? Get over here. You get on top of this. Those little sections. I think I need... Nope, I got that wall already. Mostly, maybe I'll start playing more just vanilla games on stream, less randomizers. Maybe I'll practice more speedruns. Because I do want to learn a bunch of other speedrun games as well. I want to do Secret of Mana. Been meaning to learn the rando of that one. And a bunch of other things. We'll see. I still have 6-7 months to think about that. Also need to get back to my game development. Need to work on that some more. Once I get into a more confident place of that, I'll probably be doing a lot of that on stream as well. But I'm still in the early prototyping stages, and it's very rough and constantly having to look up things, so it's not great on stream at the moment. But I'll get there, hopefully. this ramp. Ramp. Goes all across. All right, got it. Probably stuff like this be going up and down. Going up and down hurts my wrist a lot, though. I don't know why. That direction just does not jive with me. Left and right, though, perfectly acceptable. Found the dirt. I think we need help finding dirt. It's quite literally all over the place here. See, you can see if they're in the, popping up next to the target. Dirt, mostly grime, but there's some dirt. Yeah, I got that. Okay, I did get this right. Nope, I still need a little bit on the edge. I think it's this side. Yeah, it's this side. Yep, dirt and grime. Yep, exactly what we have here. This wall. Legitimately don't know. It's back here on this corner. It's a weird spot for some of that, but okay. Just get this top part while we're up here. That's what I usually do. I just go around the top edge and get everything up here in one pass, so I don't need to keep jumping up here. And get a good chunk of the ground too while we're at it. Up we go. I think that's most of the top section. Guess we just stay over here and go back around that way. The ramp. let's see. Let's finish this pipe or bowl. It's not a pipe. God, come on. All right. Quickly up 90%. And we found a whole lot of nothing, but that's fine. That is to be expected. Right. Is that all the walls? I believe so. Upper floor, get the lower floor. Probably missed a couple of those railings. Where are we missing? Missing any more huge chunks? There we go. Which wall is that? That one? Okay. Probably need to go all the way up top. So I lied. I did not, in fact, get all. Oh, no, I did. It was this side. Alright, yep. Railing, gate. Saw a railing over here and a wall. I think I saw a railing over here that I did not get. But maybe I'm wrong. Yep, guess I did get all those. What am I missing? Yep, there we go. Did you get all these railings right? Yep. One rail. It's this railing. Alright, now 2 rails. There's one. Got that one. Missed this one. These guys are very easy to miss. There we go. And a whole bunch of nothing. Be clean. Okay. Let's go do the fishing boat. Yes, confirm. All right. Here we go with this one again. We're just going to start at the bottom. go a little bit slower because even with the trident, it takes a couple passes to get through everything. Use the highlight pretty liberally too. Especially once you get into these shadow areas, it can be kind of hard to see the grime sometimes. Too hard on the top section because we'll need another pass up there anyway. But we'll at least touch it. We need to get the bottom part of this, what is that, gun whale anyway. This out, and then we'll see if we get any other long ones. And then we'll do the Mako exhibit, and then we'll knock out all the small vehicles. And we'll see where we stand from there. Everything we find progression items for, we'll probably swap to. Pretty sure we're not go mode in Wind Waker yet. I haven't checked though. I will check afterwards. Guess we could also be go mode and Witness at some point. We're not there now, but if we find a progression to unlock one more laser, because that's all we're missing. There's multiple outs to find that one laser, so very high chance we'll find it here. But we shall see. Wall capacity upgrade. That's not a progression item for Maker. We don't need that. We've already bought everything we're gonna buy. Dare you, Anchor? Dare you get in my face? Should be able to clean up this lower section now. So you get the top part of the anchor to finish that out. Alright, got that bit. Maybe I should start from this angle. I'll be able to get a little more out of it. Maybe. Then I won't be able to get this side. I don't know. part of the rudder am I missing? Like I gotta roll around it. No, still missing the very top. There we go. Alright. Go, got that, got that. I'll get that up top. I'm missing a lot of this trim. Probably underneath. Are they the same? No, they're not. They're different. I'll probably miss it up top, actually. Probably on both of those. Alright, what we got here? Got that, got that, got that, got that. Okay, I think the rest we just see from up top. Yeah, missing a lot on this section here. Way down there, right? No, we did not. I think most of that's going to be at the very top. That trim. Should be able to knock out this trim. There we go. Hole probably right over here somewhere, maybe. Maybe not. I'm on hole. There we go. Let's go get the other side. Let's get this very front while we're here. Nope. Camera. Dare you. Need to get in front of this. It's like, I can just go around it. It's like, no, I need to be able to get right here. That trim, I need to get this trim still. There's a little bit over there. And this rope. A little bit behind this rope. Way back there. Come on, trim. You're so close. There we go. Not passing this because there we go. It felt like there was a lot down there still. All right, I think that is everything on the outside. find the gap. Hey look, more speed boosts to witness. I think Witness would actually be a pretty fun sync game. You're running around doing puzzles, things are constantly coming in, you're getting speed boosts. I think that would be pretty cool. The wall? Oh, I already got that wall. Wasn't even trying for the wall. I'm just kind of cleaning. Let's finish out this section. That hole, got that hole. Area always takes a little bit. So you have to get all the little pieces. The lighting doesn't do a whole lot in there either. But nope, camera back. Get up in there as much as we can. Just go ahead and extension that. All the way up there. Goes its pulley. Should be able to get all of the pulley from here. Usually get it from like up top. But we have things we can jump on. Maybe. Alright, nice. Did not finish this winch. I think I need to get it from this angle. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. This box. Should be about most of this. Let me get on the other side. Oh, nope, don't fall off. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. This is still part of the mast? Yep. Go up here and do the top part first. Maybe. There we go. Right, got all that. Remy does wonder if the shield rod, a la carte shield combo is even in the pool. I don't know if it's guaranteed or there's just a chance for it to be in there. So I think we have the shield rod, but we don't have the a la carte shield yet. All that on the outside, display crate, I need from below. Just go all the way up. Funnel. It's more like a chimney. Funnel. This funnel is usually going downward, like you want things funneling down with gravity. And I guess you can funnel upwards. I guess technically a chimney is a funnel for smoke. It's just going up. Yeah. Not one you really think about, for me anyway. Top. Get down on the inside. Don't fall off. Alright, fell off. Can't clean clean outside yet. Not done up top. Get that a little bit though. What are we missing? Oh, yeah. This whole section. Same. Get that over here. Is that a weird angle, maybe? Yeah, we do. See a little bit in there. Probably, yep. All right. We're missing all that. There we go. All right, I think that's mostly everything up here. And hit the outside. Outside of the inside. You know what you mean. We will find something useful soon. So far, it's been nothing but garbage. Many days. Be the rest of this wall. Make sure I get underneath. There we go. Should be able to finish off this gunwale, yeah. Maybe. There we go. Get that. No, I think we're good. There's this front, get the side, and it should be most of it. Get this pipe. Pipe. Let me get this chain. Yes, I do need the chain. There we go. And wall. There's this floor. There we go. I think that's most of it. Yep, don't say anything. Alright, moving on. That? Yeah, I did when I was going up across it. Finishing off the rest of the gunwale. Where am I missing on this wall? Felt like I got all of it. Swap over this for now. Maybe we'll accidentally get what we're missing on the wall. Is it top? I don't think that's part of the wall. Yeah, it's part of the trim. Like in a weird corner with these stairs. Yep, guess it was. Alright. Stairs, get the rest of this wall. Window. Go. Alright. I'm missing in this guy. Oop, yeah, there's a big chunk there. That, in fact, would be what I was missing. Right. Let's go back up, see what we missed. Kind of like that area. Alright, cabin trim, roof railing, that guy. And a spotlight. Not that one. Probably this one, honestly. Yep. Cabin trim. Where is that? You. Probably right next to this box, honestly. No. Yeah, just a little bit of everywhere. Did it. That was a whole lot of nothing. Round in circles we go. Alright, let's go get our Mako exhibit. And then we'll have nothing but small things after that. Hopefully we'll find some progression. Let's see, what is the best way of doing this? Let's just go around the outside. Get as much of this as we can. I'm going to miss a lot of it, but we'll get what we can. It's like it feels like some of these small dividers we get, and then some it's just like, nah, you're not doing that. I think we've done about a full circle. Yeah, right there's the front. To the inside. Just kind of spray wildly, see what we can hit. Side tutorial outpost doors. I don't think that gets us access to anything. I think we're already in that area. We just got to it from a different direction. I don't think that gives us access to anything. Not entirely certain. But is doors... I don't think there's any lasers in that area. Because I think town would be specifically called town, not outside tutorial. Not entirely sure what outside tutorial would be consisting of. Dirt, found our water, found our garbage. Elixir, somebody in the night. Shouldn't need that. Maybe we went for one of our final multi-worlds. I'll turn on percent sanity. Or not percent sanity, object sanity. So then we could just go crazy, send out so much garbage. Ding, 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 ding. Just keeps going. It never stops. Why are there so many objects here? Okay, is it finally done? Nope, nope, still going. Hey, you're hookshot to Wind Waker. Alright, that gives us some progression. So unless we get guaranteed go mode and something else, we'll hit Wind Waker next. Big explosions. the explosions are kind of on a loop. I wonder if they get broken somehow. Nearing the end, we'll definitely have to hit the logs for some of this because it is kind of ridiculous of how many low pieces are out there. Most of it, though, by now. Come on, 7. Finish up. There we go. Dang. Make sure we get all these plates before we open up the log. Big section there. We need to get at from an angle. That, sector 3. That, get the spotlights. Sector 4. Close, consolidation, rest section. Parts are probably going to be there in the center somewhere. Six base wall. So I need more of this. Let's go hit the edge just to make sure. each section of the base wall is different. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, me going around there didn't really help much. Need to do it anyway. I didn't get that downward angle on these. The way this works. Alright, I think I got all those. Alright, time to hit the log. 0, narrow tower. Yep. Missed an entire reactor. Not too bad though, we got most of it. Those can be anything. Yep, not even on this side. Oop, there it is. Got it. Alright. Other than hookshot, I don't think we got much out of that. Right. Now, our really quick ones. Hopefully we can find some more levels in here. If not, we're going to Wind Waker. From Masting. Desert doors and an elevator. I think that might give us desert access. Though, if that's the case, I don't think we have access to the reflector, though. I think the reflector, the desert's weird that it doesn't go directly toward the mountain. You actually need to bounce it up there. So I think that's another step we need for the desert. And I don't think we have access to that yet. I haven't checked it in a while, but I don't think we do. We'll see. We'll see. Find any more things in Witness, I might pop over and take a look at that. God's compass, don't need that. And yeah, I think I do like having all of the dungeon items shoveled into the multi-world. Not a big fan of guaranteed things. We're playing the multi-world to have things shuffled into the multi-world. If the small keys, map, compass, and big key are always within the dungeon, yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit for me personally. But I know a lot of people don't like that because they don't want to have to go into a dungeon and then leave and come back later because they don't have all the things. But I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me any. Alright. What are we missing? Usually like to get to 99% before I hit the log, so let's hit the highlight. Oh, here we go. Exhaust, we're missing a good chunk. There we go. Probably the same over here. Yep. Alright, let's go back and check the motorcycle. Yeah, probably should have hit the highlight before I left here, but eh. It is fine. A little bit of blue in there, but could also just be a reflection. No, definitely is blue. There we go. Alright, to the log. Let's see what we got. All our cat panel. Window, cat panel, this guy. Okay. All our handle. Store hinge, just his handle. There we go. And it's all over here on the holder now. Okay, cool. Door window, that guy. Rear wheel mount. There we go. And nothing else outside of that hook shop. Right. Just hit all the specials while we're here. This one also has a huge chunk of items in here because we go back here into this section, it's just Ding Storm. It's ridiculous. It's like every single one of those little wires is an object. So many dings. If I did a object sanity, I'd probably set what levels I want to do and do ridiculous stuff like these. Just absolutely blow out all the items. Get this from all the angles. Make sure we're not missing anything in there. Like that, and that, and that. Right. What are we missing? Tank. Over here. That. Cable conduit. Oop, that guy. It's going for. Take it. This cable. Back here. This little guy. Fascia. Lux. Toe ring. Rear flux. Hey, S-Kit, how's it going? Is this low? There we go. Got it. Steam separator, coolant pipe. In here. That was it. No, maybe not. Nope, it's in there. Not bad. Just doing some multi-world. There we go. Oh, of course, the windshield wipers. Why not? Always seem to miss those. And a mirror. Okay. Finish that one, and we got absolutely nothing from that. Nice. Yeah, it's a fun little game. I do enjoy it. I've not done the second one yet, though. It's pretty great for multi-worlds, too. Go in, do some levels, get out. Nice. I don't think they've made a AP world for that one yet, so probably wait a little bit before I pick that one up. But I'm sure I will eventually. here. This area I always miss, like down here in the little bumper section. Yeah. You'll get there eventually. I have done this plenty of times. The mud guard, usually need to get it like underneath. A small house, yeah. The very first couple levels are some of my favorites just because how well they're all spaced out. Some of the later ones get a little tedious, but it's not too bad. Door handle, door. Start finishing it up. Nice, yeah, that's good progression there. Yep, I already got this door. No, was I hitting the body? Maybe, I don't know. Yep. Bonnet, headlights. Oh, wing mirror. This last one. Still nothing. We did get a puzzle skit for witness though, so that's nice. There's a couple that we got kind of stuck on. Otherwise, still nothing. Let's hit the race car. Nothing. Still nothing. Yeah, I'm only doing the cars now. I was doing the long levels at the beginning, so I know exactly how much time I have left on my stream before I do the rest. Because I don't want to start a long level when I'm about to wrap it up and just be stuck on it for longer than I would like. So I tend to do the long levels up front and then save all the shorter ones near the end. Yeah, shop stock unlocked for Necrodancer. Just a little bit, but we need levels and characters for Necrodancer. Here we always miss the mirrors. This one? No, it is this one over here. And number rear plate. Alright, still nothing we need. I think this is the last one we have access to. All the other levels are currently locked. Yeah, the trick for that is if you go into your menu, you have a list of all your things here that you have access to. So you see areas that's not 100%, you can click on it and then I'll highlight exactly what you're missing. So this frame here is that section there. So then you can highlight it a thing and then look around and say, all right, where's the highlighted thing? It's like, oh, it's right there. That helps a lot. Because yeah, some of those really big levels, it makes it kind of difficult to know, especially if there's areas where you have like 10 railings. It's like, well, okay, which railing is it? You can click it and it will highlight all of them. It helps out a lot. There's a picto box. That unlocks a couple things. No problem. This one didn't have a whole lot for us. Handlebars, pedals. Alright, well that had a whole lot of nothing. Picto box might have unlocked a couple things in Wind Waker if it's not already been collected. But that is everything we have access to in Powerwash. The other 3 levels are still locked, so we got to go find those. They're out there somewhere. I was hoping we'd be able to find them in here so we'd be able to just finish it out, but we did not. So I think since we found the hook shot, I think that is our only progression item we found, because I don't think the witness doors actually unlocked anything. So I think we're going to go hit Wind Waker now. I'll take a quick little break, stand up, stretch, and swap over to Wind Waker. And I will be back in a few minutes.